when I buy a property with both well and septic, should I expect to pay for having them inspected by a professional? And this was sent in by Dave. In Oregon, when you do any sort of a well test or anything like that, there's a requirement that there's a minimum water quality testing done. And that's required in Oregon for the seller to pay for. So they have to provide that. Now, in a real estate transaction, everything is up for negotiation, except for that one thing, the base well quality water testing. After that, if you want to add arsenic testing, lead testing, or anything like that, or a well flow test, that would be up to you. We always recommend that the seller, when we list a property, that the seller gets everything done, all the water quality testing. We have them do a well flow test and everything, because if a well flow test comes in low, then you can't even get financing on the property. In a perfect world, of course, you would have the seller pay for it. Some of them don't want to pay for it, and then you might have to. But at least you get the base quality testing done. And then you just have to really, truly worry about the well flow testing after that. So now the septic system is completely open for negotiation. So we always require that the seller pay to have the septic tank pumped for obvious reasons. It's their own septic system. It's their own stuff inside of it. Why not completely pump it and make sure that the tank is completely cleared for the new owners? It makes perfect sense. Sometimes people will, want to argue that, but a lot of times in the end, they'll end up paying for it. And really, to totally inspect a septic system, you need to have it completely pumped. So that way they can get down, take a look, check out all the baffling, test the drain field, test everything that needs to be tested with the septic system. So in the end, it's always open for negotiation, except for the base water quality testing. The septic system is something that you can totally negotiate back and forth, but you shouldn't just expect to be paying for everything. You should be able to negotiate those things and try to push off the bigger ticket items to the actual seller, because it's actually going to affect their system. And if you end up not buying the house because of it, they're going to need that information anyway. So I hope that helps. Have a great day.